All right. Well, great evening to each and every one of you. Lakeisha McKnight is here. Welcome to the Revitalize the Total Woman podcast. This is indeed a media outlet connected to Women of Elevation Career Services International. This is a nonprofit based in Chesapeake, Virginia, here in the United States of America. I'm now recording live using the Spreaker platform right here in Norfolk, Virginia. All right, Norfolk, which is, of course, a hop, skip, and jump away from Chesapeake, Virginia. So, again, I'm here live. It is officially Wednesday, November 15th, right, 2017. It is 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we're recording this live. All right, normally we're here at 8 o'clock, just to let you know, a little bit behind schedule, but otherwise, of course, we are indeed here. So what I am going to do is share in our Women of Elevation community and let the ladies know in the community that I am indeed live and invite them to join in and participate. All right, so I'm just typing in a little message. Okay. So here we are. Let me go ahead and type it on in. I'm actually going to invite the women of the group. There's a group on Facebook that is connected to the nonprofit. It's called the Women of Elevation Group. So you can search that on Facebook and request to join the group, and you'll be fitting right on in. Okay. So again, we thank you so much, and we appreciate each and every one of you around the world that's connected to this nonprofit organization that's steadily growing. And I say this because we just came back from Africa in October, and we did some amazing work there, planting seeds for new locations and growth in Nigeria. So we're excited about the growth that's going to be happening with the organization. But of course, we're trying to get some formalities in place, some structure in place so that we can move forward successfully. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So last night, we began to talk about signs. How do you really identify and discover if you are working in your actually walking in your divine purpose? You know, how do you actually know this? And so that's really what we've been focusing in on. So I am going to also ask some people on my timeline, my personal timeline on Facebook, to join in so they can get a piece of this action, a piece of this value that we're sharing tonight. I never want this information just to kind of go, and actually be something that's just kind of planted in the air and sown into the universe without someone actually digesting it. So I'm just going to say, join me now as I am. All right, helping women discover if they are walking in their divine purpose. Here we go. All right, so I'm just going to post that on my timeline as well. Again, thank you so much for being here, everyone. So remember, this podcast, we're normally here on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the podcast will normally last anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. Well, of course, we're here after the time frame normally, today anyway, because of some other factors. But nonetheless, we are indeed here. So what are some additional signs? We talked about 3 signs on last night. And if you didn't hear that episode, I do invite you to go back and listen to it. But I have a few additional signs to share with you. And these signs may not all be obvious signs for you just yet. Okay. One thing I can say, based on my own experience and really seeking God to find out about my own purpose, is I began to realize that I was walking in my purpose when lives had began to transform. And the way that I knew that lives were being transformed is, of course, they were verbally coming back, like sending me written notes, whether it be virtually or people contacting me or letting me know in person that their lives were changing. I was being informed that lives were changing. And that's when I knew that I was walking in my purpose. So if, you might receive that sign, or you might have began to receive that sign, and there you have it. Another sign that you're walking your purpose, and it could very well be the case for you, is that you're reaping an abundance financially. Okay, sometimes that's a sign for people because money is just flowing. You're walking in your purpose. There's peace. Obstacles come, but you overcome them, right? And you're reaping a harvest financially. We all know that when you're walking in your purpose and you're really, truly enjoying it, you're going to reap a harvest. It doesn't say, of course, how much of a harvest you're going to reap, but you're going to be able to reap a harvest. So that is definitely a sign also that you're walking in your divine purpose. And let me give you yet a third and final sign tonight that you're walking in your purpose. That sign, that sign is this. You are so focused. And what I mean by focused is that you're truly, truly enjoying life. You're enjoying life to the fullest. It doesn't matter what disappointment comes. It doesn't matter what happens day to day. Yes, emergencies are going to arise. Yes, disappointments are going to happen. But guess what? To you, you can actually roll it off your back. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to impact you in such a way that you're just, that life is going to be totally over, because you're walking in your purpose. So you're not going to be distracted by day-to-day things, by emergencies that arise, right? You're going to get back on that high horse once you've addressed the issues, and you're going to continue to move, because you're not going to let anything stop you from walking in it. That's when you know you found it and you're walking in it. So hopefully, you've been able to start comparing yourself, seeing if these signs are evident in your life. And if they are, wonderful. If they're not, we have some more searching to do. So again, I thank you so much for being a part. And the reason why we talked about this on this week is because if you're walking in your purpose, you can prepare for elevation. But you have to first discover if you're walking in it. So next week, we're going to delve into another aspect or another side of purpose. Okay? We're going to talk about gifting, how to really discover that gift, right? How to discover the gift. And we may even touch a little bit on honing on that gift, strengthening it. How do you strengthen it? So again, thank you so much for listening in tonight. We're going to be back here on next week on Tuesday at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for listening in. Remember, this podcast empowers women like yourselves with the tools to be able to create, relate, and elevate. Thank you so much. And remember to visit our website to receive more updates. Our website address is www.womenofElevation.com.